Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Space Engineers. It hit me that I told you how to change the backdrop of these menus, which is not good anyways. I have to change that because it looks bad. But I also showed you that this build and repair system that I have comes with a script. What this script does is that if it starts to repair something and it needs something in the cargo which are not there, then it will start producing them. That's what it does. I have so much, so it's not. I won't even use it right now, but whatever. And I told you that I have changed my mind about what I'm going to use this for, and that I want my main building here so I'm digging out for it, and I will be filling out a bit later. The reason why this is kind of messy is because that I have 2 drill systems up to make it go twice as fast. What I didn't in the edit process, I saw that what I didn't get to tell you was that on the back of these there is a left and a right, which is very nice to know when you are going to adjust this area where you're going to go. The way I do it is that I usually smack down a control sheet somewhere, and then I'll go into my G menu. In my G menu, thank you, and then I'll find the drill system that is in question, which is this, and then I'll do offset left right, offset left right decrease, and so on and so on. And I've already done that for the first drill system. Base 1 area offset down, increase, decrease, and on the second I have the width and the depth decrease and decrease, and then I have a show area on and off and a toggle block on and off. So that's what I usually do, because then here in third person view I can actually see what I'm doing. If I go in and toggle the width of the area, I can see what happens. So right now that is going, and I really don't like it. I just turn off the not the blocks. Oh, when this happens, I want to show another mod that I have installed, because all the fighting all the fighting that I did kind of made me, so this kind of looks a little bit dull. So I have installed a mod that gives you tracer rounds. It's called bullet trails, and you can see it in the list on in the description below this video. So it makes it a little bit more graphic what I'm doing, and when I take my fire arm here and fire, you can't see that much, but you can see a little bit. So that's about it, right? This one is going away, and while it's doing that, it is right now collecting stone, because I need that. So I've turned off my refineries because I need it over here to fill up. I've been setting up the area, as you can see, and I have been in here, and I turned it off for the time being. And now we are going to use the fill effect, and we are going to use stone for that. I just take it doesn't, you don't have to, but just for the sake of being sure that you're doing it right. This is for drilling, but whatever. Now the settings for filling is that you have some materials or voxels you can use to fill up what you have, but you have to have it in the first place. So what I'm going to use to fill up this is moon soil. And when I turn it on, I hope that it will begin to fill up with materials here. You see, it's going to fill up the hole. And I've set the area of this hole to be a little bit higher and a little bit wider and a little bit deeper than the hole itself. So this should be filling up as fast as it can, and I hope that I won't fill up too much over there, because then I'll just start up my my refineries again. Right, the last thing that I've done is that I have finished up this over here, my forward defense system. I put an antenna on it, as you saw last time, and then I have put a build and repair system on it, and put a lot of materials in here. I can actually take this because you won't be able to do that. And then I put my build and repair thing to see that when it have nothing to repair or build, it's going to grind these thing here. And I've chosen this color, and I will change the colors on these ones down here, because this is the color I would never use. I might use red, and that would be annoying, to say the least, that I will paint a red and then it will be dragged away. So now this will nice and easy be drilling this these things off, and over here I have a lot of debris. There's just one problem, and that is that when I choose my color, which is what was it? It was 321. Oh, I have to do that over here. 321, and then it was, what was it? 100? I think it was 100 here, and what, 50 here? Boom, 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 boom. It looks right. And I can make a note of the hex value if that's what I want. Because then I want to mark these up for drilling, and I'll do that by Control Shift and click. But I just have to choose a block. It won't do it, and that's because this is not mine. This still belongs to the pirate faction that it belongs to. So I will have to manually drill this down, and hope that at one point there's an antenna here. If I take that, can I do it now? Nope. I'll still have to go and drill, and you see, my reputation changes, and as long as the reputation changes, then It looks kind of cool. There's no need to fight these, but whatever. I turned the missiles off over there so that they don't have to fire on the when the asteroids are going, and that one is turned off so it only fights incoming drones. So I will just have to keep on grinding until everything that belongs to the pirate faction will be dead. And it's not easy to know when that is going to be, but I can just do that. And this happens to everyone that I go over to here, I guess. So what I'll do is I'll just grind down the turrets and take the ammo.
Inventory full.
And that's full. See the access denied thing? That's because it still belongs to the pirate faction. So, well, this one is still flying, so it definitely won't do it. Well, I'll just drop these thing off here. Yikes! Owie! All right. Okay. Now this is filling, and there is some stuff over here, so I can just go in here, and this one has a left and right up here, so I wanted to go over there, so I wanted to go front. You have to be front, because I wanted to take the things over by the wall. So when I move this, I have to go just show area, and then I guess it's vertical, no, horizontal offset. Isn't it? Is it that one? No, is that one? I guess it's that one. Forward offset. And I just have to find out. Yeah, that will be 0. Yeah, I can hear that it's beginning to drill. And you can see down here that it actually found something that it's about to dismantle. So it's going there. The area just caught that, and that one will be taken for a little while, but that one will not, so I'll just take that one. This is instead of a grinder pit when you get attacked a lot. So this this build and repair system with the grinder function is actually what's sort of pacing that, kind of. And this is filling up nice and easy, and I would like to see how it goes with my storage. And refinery is full. Well, that's okay, but it's off. The assembler is cool. Assembler, that one is full. Octolots container is full.
Energy low.
Yeah. And what do we have? Build and repair. Refinery generator. That's cargo container. It's half full. And it's filling up. So I think that I will, just for the time being, turn on my refineries again, because it seems that we have stone enough pick that
Meteor
up.
storm inbound.
For the time being, I am being quite happy that I'm not being attacked by other thing that meteor storms. Yeah. So I'll just leave this. I'll just take this and crouch. That allows you to make you do these things a little bit easier. Then I'll actually build one of a ship I've been used before, of my own ships,
Energy critical.
and use the ship printer to do it. Energy critical. As far as I remember, there was some time where he said that was low on energy. Right. The shipbuilding process. Now, I have a build and repair on this one. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to place my printer here. And this has to be a small printer because it's a small grid ship. I'll just... Do I have a rotor here? Nope. A rotor doesn't need to be advanced, and a projector. Right. And I probably need something. Yeah. Right. And the color is all wrong here, but I'll just fix that by taking my Shift P. And then I'll take what I need for that one and what I need for that one. Right. And I'll just put on the rotor and I'll just grind away. The head. And then I'll weld. And you see here, in my build vision, I actually have the ability or the opportunity to add a small rotor head. So I just do that by just clicking down, and there it is. Right, now I can put on my projector. I have to go over here. And again, it's a little bit hard to find out what is up and down on this one. I can't understand why the cross shouldn't be in front. And it's the thing he wants to do in the first place. I'll just do that. And I'm just helping my build and repair kit. And now I need to... I can enter the block, but I can't enter my control panels and stuff. So I have to go down here. And in here on my projector, I will find the blueprint that's called Utility Hydrogen. And copy to clipboard. Now I am very excited to see what this looks like. Yeah, that's the problem. I just have to quickly turn off the build and repair. Ship off. Because it'll miss half of the stuff. I just have to grind this down. Okay. It's a little bit hard to see what it's actually been doing and what it hasn't been doing. But I will... That's about it, I guess. Alright. Will I be able to... Yes, I can. And then I will go down and see that if it is forward offset, that's not it. Then it might be the vertical offset. It is, and if that is the vertical, then the up is the cross. Alright. Right, now I can actually turn on the build and repair system, but I'll just wait a bit here.
Meteor storm inbound.
Pitch. Nope, that's not it. Yeah. This is a good thing about Build Vision, is that you actually do not have to go in and out of a control panel just to find out what it is you're going to do. Oh, that's not it. Like that. And roll. Like that. And then vertical offset again. And now it's out there where I can be using it. Cool. Now I just have to find a mounting point. So if I'll take 1, 2, 2, 3. What does it say here?
Meteor storm inbound.
Is it? It's actually caught that one, haven't it? Yes, it had. I'll just see if I can't connect to the big one. And no, I cannot. Alright. Then I will do as I did before. And now I should be able to turn on my build and repair. Turn it on. Where? There. And I hope that it's going... Yes, it is fixing it. Good. And I actually could have rolled it a little bit less, but it should be able to stay afloat when I release it. So this will be fixing itself, and this is filling up nicely. It's a weird pattern it's doing it in, but it's doing it. So I shall not complain. That one is coming awfully close and right over my head. Could be that if it gets inside these 800 meters, my turrets will attack it. But I guess, I hope, because that's a big one, and it will spawn drones if it gets here, that it will be a tough nut to crack. So I hope it won't pass under I think it's 800 meters. Yeah, well, I'll find that out soon enough. This one is digging away. When that has been done, then I will push them up to the back side of this, so I got a nice square. And then I is going to fill out this hole. So I'll just have to find out whether or not my refineries are taking all the stones I got. It is actually eating more than I get in, so I'll just take one of the refineries and turn that off. Let's see if that doesn't help. Just 1 kilometer away. Right, then I should be safe. I don't know the exact distance when this will spawn drones. Right. When this one is finished building, I will take the ship and go over and visit that thing there. That's the closest one. I got another one down here. Yes, so I guess that'll be it. I will take and go over there and see what station this is and what I can get from it. So I'll just wait until this is finished. Actually, no, because I will have to refuel it when it's done. And it has a downward connector, so I'll have to make a connector up here. So I'll
Energy low.
This is one of the
Meteor storm inbound.
things about being up here in space. I am so dependent on my energy.
Meteor storm inbound.
The upside of me not having the missiles shooting at the meteor is that the meteor has a very specific sound. So I can actually hear when the missile is going, and then I know that we're being attacked by something bad. But these loud noises is annoying me, since I don't know where they're coming from. Alright. But we'll need some of this, and then a connector. Do we have that in here? No. Connector instead of my... here. So I'll just take my tube. Nope. And then my curved tube. That way, and then a connector on top of that. I do have the rooms, right? I do have the rooms. And I just help it along. I'll just help it along a little bit. Right. And now to I'm scared. I've dropped in a little bit of ice here to make my hydrogen engine going, and I'm hoping then that is enough. Otherwise it's just a 0.6 gravity here. So okay, let's see what happens when I detach from this. It stays.
Energy low.
Yeah, that doesn't matter because now I can actually
Meteor storm inbound.
right. This is so responsive. Right, connecting, and then I put my batteries on recharge and my hydrogen engines off. Right, so as long as the ship here has energy, then it will stay there. I can see my hydrogen tank is filled up, so all that actually could be stopping me right now is the battery. Couldn't I see it? That's because it's down here. Utility ship's batteries, 47%. Recharging. So this one will be recharged in 7 minutes. Right. What I am going to do when
Meteor
this is
storm
done,
inbound.
and this one is filling up nicely. Cool. That is that I will go over here to this facility. And as it is now, it seems, whoopsie. That's right. So it seems like it is, oh, what happened?
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, that goes way too fast. That's better. And I want to go and take a look at this. This is a safe zone. I showed you that on the planet, but then it was only a half circle. But the safe zone is actually all the way around. So I want to come here, and I want to land here somewhere, and then I will see what it's got for what I can buy and stuff like that. So that's it. So maybe yep, spectator cam is funny. Right, there it is, and back to my normal. And what does the battery say? Still 47 and recharging in 5 minutes. It says that it's recharged in 4 minutes. I don't think we can use this 47 to anything because I do not have the script installed that will update that runningly. So it just takes the last known position and doing that. But it is fully recharged in 4 minutes, and if I go out and look at the battery, I can see
Meteor
that
storm inbound.
it's 75%, and that is 50 something. Yeah. Let's change that to auto. And this one. Oh, that's a spotlight. This one to auto. Right. In the next episode.
Meteor storm inbound.
In the next episode, I will take this over to the station over here to see what it has to sell and what I can sell to it. I don't know what I was shooting at there, but it wasn't there. Huh. All right. And in the next episode, this hole will be filled out, and I will just dismantle this. And then I will be working over here for a while. And I'm looking forward to show you what my idea is. My idea is now that I want a central hub here with only thing showing up here is the
Meteor
control.
storm inbound.
Over here I will have my production facility underground. Down here I will have landing pads, shipyards and stuff like that. And I'll just orient myself right. Over here I will have the accommodation where people can stay and stuff when they come here for lunar. They are pretty close. For a lunar holiday, stuff like they can live over here, and the base personnel lives over here too, and stuff like that. And over here, I will dig a tunnel, and I will set up a mine here to take up this ice. And then maybe when that's done, I'll set up a mine over here to take up this ice and stuff like that. But all that is my plans, and I'm building it now in a creative mode. And when I start building it, I will install it in sections so you can see it. So that'll be it, and I would say that's thank you for watching, and I'll wish you a happy building.